I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Y'all can't hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the hell? All right, my bad, my bad. I think the intro had double back too, because I was hearing the intro music kept playing. My bad. Oh, peace. Welcome to the show. This right here is Humble Beginnings, where we simply live it through. I tell y'all time and time again, whenever I say we simply live it through, I simply mean that no matter what adversity or diversity we go through in life, all we can do is walk the path accordingly. That's all we can do. How y'all boys feeling, man? How y'all everybody good?
We're doing good.
Doing great. I
Cool,
think
cool,
I
cool.
think Matt said he can't hear. He might have to log out and come back in.
Matt, you can't hear me? You can't hear us? You can hear Matt? You probably can't.
He might
You
have to
might have
log.
to log in and log out, Matt, because everybody else you might have to log in and log out because everybody else can hear. Go in and come out. Hold up. I got it. I don't know why I'm doing all that like I am. There we go. Acting like I ain't got this back chat back here for a reason.
I think he got the hint though.
Yeah. So y'all, today we're gonna talk about this clip, man. One of my peoples had sent me. I think it was around Monday when he sent it to me, but I didn't get around to like looking at it until like yesterday. And it's from it's called, I get, what is it? Yada Awakening, or Yada Awakening, something like that.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me bring the boy back up real quick. All right, man, you hear us?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, it was a clip that my boy sent me yesterday. And it was from a guy. Well, I guess it's called Yada Awakening. When I went to the channel, he ain't really had number like 5 videos on the channel, but I was like, yo, this was pretty. It was very, very interesting. There's a lot of stances, a lot of positioning, and when I heard it, and I was like, yo, this right here would be a great conversation to have. This would be a really good conversation to have with men, because it was a lot of things, of defining men and real men, and it was a lot of things being said. So what I wanted to do, I made sure everybody saw the clip already, but we're still going to go through the clip. And the reason why I said the clip first, I want everybody to catch it in totality, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna dissect this joint right here because it was interesting. It was definitely very interesting. So we ain't gonna waste too much time. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into this joint. Let me bring up the screen. Let's throw this over here real quick. We're gonna goddamn dive into this, and we're gonna break down piece by piece, and you're gonna see me pull random questions coming from it the same way. So let's dive into this thing right here.
It's hard out here. And you talking about, oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
Everybody mute up in between. Hold up. Everybody mute up in between, because I kind of hearing some background noise and stuff like that while I got to play. My bad. We're gonna do this right here.
It's hard out here. And you talking about, oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man. You gotta do 100%. How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You still on there. Oh yeah, man. 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you because I understand.
So before my brother in the tracksuit dive in and start explaining, right? I wanna just check y'all heads and y'all space, and I'm gonna ask the question: do y'all believe that a person is not a man if they're going 50-50 with a woman?
No, I don't believe that at all. Because I
Okay,
think any man that can get up and work, at least try to provide, I think he a man in my book.
okay. Chef Joe, what you think?
I agree.
You agree with what? With what Dre said, or you agree with what?
No, I agree with Dre say like if I'm getting up working every day trying to provide for my family and all that, how you can not call me a man?
Okay, Matty B, what you think?
No, I agree with everybody. It's pretty simple to me. I think that's not my definition. Like that doesn't make deter me one bit in describing somebody as a man or not a man. So that won't have no bearing. Them being able to pay 100% of the bill.
Okay, cool. Now we're gonna let this thing play.
Understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that cares, a person that loves you, a person that's been in your shoes and understands how it feels when we can't give our family what they truly deserve. We have to go hard. Now, give me one moment. I've been in your shoes. And when I was in your shoes, I stayed in my lane. I lived where I lived. My woman didn't work. She nurtured to the children till I got this. And I'm trying to give you the cheat code. Do what you need to do so you can feed your woman. And while she's nurturing the children, she can also nurture your dreams and your goals. Now you can be successful. Now you don't have to say, I'm working for $15. Now you can say, I got employees that I'm paying that's working for me for $15. I'm trying to elevate you. But men get so caught up in their emotions and their pride. And the first thing you want to do is feel attacked. Get the wisdom.
This is coming from.
All right. So I got a question. Let me double check on my screen. I got a question. What do y'all think about the part about the direction? The man should not get with a woman if he does not have direction. What y'all think about that? Chef Joe, I'll start with you.
Direction. I thought he was talking about a man should get one woman unless he have the money already.
Well, he said he used the word direction.
I mean, I think I don't. That's not necessarily true because if I want my woman to grind with me, I ain't want her to come in and feel like she don't have to do nothing. This is speaking for me. Like I want somebody to grind with me because if you grind with me, so I know it's real. If you come in and you try to take everything I got already, like that's bullshit.
Okay. Matty B, what you think? I think you're on mute.
Question again?
I said, what do you think about that? Should a man not get with a woman if he does not have a direction?
Yeah, I would disagree. I would disagree. Well, I would kind of agree and disagree with that. I would say it's based on the age of the guy as well, because the guy's a young guy. He's not going to have that much direction because he barely knows himself already. But yeah, later on in life, I would definitely say he should have direction. It's also going to dictate what type of female he's trying to get. If you're looking for that submissive, follow me, my word is the last word, king of the house mentality, then you definitely gonna need to have direction before you meet a certain type of female that you're looking for. But if that's not that important to you, then I would say not necessarily. And then I mean, a lot of times when people have direction as well, it's people that have like goals and like have like ambition and certain stuff tied to that as well. Because most people are just living their life day to day, just trying to find somebody that can be a companion and they can grow old with or be happy with or have a relationship with. A lot of people don't have those objectives in life and goals in life to get to a certain place. So I mean, most people ain't gonna have that, but I do think that should be the later you get in life. That should be something a guy should strive for, is having direction for his woman.
Okay. Dre, what you think about that? Should a man get in a relationship with a woman if he does not have direction?
I don't think so because as a man, you should, your job is to lead. If you want to have direction, how you supposed to lead, a woman, or have a family, lead your family. You know what I'm saying? So, I believe, you should have at least some type of direction. If you want to get with a woman, depends on what kind of woman you want to.
I was going to add that part in there too. I think it was predicated upon the type of woman you want. I think a man should have a direction of where he want to go with his life, because it's stated that a woman's job is she's supposed to help assist him. So if she's supposed to help assist him, that means whatever his purpose or his desire, whatever he's trying to go, she should actually find her way to fit in when it comes to him. You know what I'm saying? More so saying than anything. So I think he definitely should have like a direction of where he would need to go in his life. Now, I think it gets a little different when people start trying to tell you got to be other things, but we'll dive into that because there's a couple more things that's gonna be said that's gonna bring us to. All right, back to the video.
Coming from a rich man.
But right now you're acting triggered. But right now you're acting
this is coming from a rich
man. But how
man.
did I get here?
Yeah.
But how did I give you? And I'm giving you the steps. This is if you put down your ego, if you put down your pride. Brother, am I saying anything wrong? I'm saying men should be men.
But you saying we not men. You saying we not men.
Brother. Any man that makes an excuse can't be a man completely. You can be a male. A man comes with responsibilities, and it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
My woman respect me. Hold on. My woman respect me.
All right, so before they go down this hole, I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit. Before they go down this hole, he brought up the concept of respect, right? He's talking about if you're not doing the providing, about getting a certain level of respect. So my question was going to come into is that is providing 100% guaranteed to get you respect from your woman?
No.
What y'all think about that? Hold up, my bad. I think I got another number down here. My bad. I got another. Matty B, what you think about it?
I would say not guaranteed. I would say it definitely helps though. Like it definitely helps a woman to know that no matter what happens.
Okay. The notorious Drake. We got two Dre's down here, so we're gonna deal with the notorious Drake. The notorious Drake. What you think about that? You think that that providing all the way is gonna get you respect from your woman? Gonna get you all that respect you want from your woman?
Absolutely not. I don't know why. Like I told you, on the phone, I don't know why a lot of niggas think that just because they provide and pay 100% of the bills that they woman, not gonna cheat on them or do different things behind their back. Like it don't work like that. So I mean, like I know plenty of women. There's some of them in my family. They want their man pay all the bills, provide for them and things like that. But they still do little sneaky shit. So no, you don't. Paying 100% of the bills and providing 100% does not mean full respect from your woman.
Okay. Dre, what's going on, man? Welcome back, man. The question I just posed to them out there, I asked them, do you think a man providing 100% will get you that respect from that woman? What you think, brother? You there, Dre?
I had lost signal too.
Okay. Dre, you there? All right, Dre working on some issues. While Dre working on some issues, we're gonna get back to this video. Let's see where we go. Let me go on a little bit too. Get back into this
comes with responsibilities. And it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
My woman respect me.
Hold
My
on.
woman
You
respect me.
think she respects
My
you.
woman respect me.
You think she
Yeah, all right,
respects you.
brother. Yeah,
You
all
think
right,
she
brother.
has she ever raised her voice at you?
No.
Does she cook for you every night,
Of
brother?
course.
So she respects you, cooks for you every night. Does she clean the house?
Of course.
She cleans the house, and you got her working 16 hours a day. That sounds like slavery.
No, it's not.
Brother, you got her cooking every night.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to. We in the trenches together.
The trenches together?
That's
All right. I want to ask this question. He said that woman, cooking and all this other stuff like that, and cleaning all that. He said that sounds like slavery. What do y'all think about that? That her having to work and her cooking and helping with the family. Does that sound like slavery to y'all, gentlemen? Dre, you good? You good down there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I'm back in.
All right, no, I want to ask you the question. So right now they at the part where he addresses that, the woman working, the woman having to work, and the woman, still be having to take care of the kids and her husband and whatnot. He said that's slavery. What you think about that, brother? You think that's slavery?
Man, first of all, dude in that tight Adidas sweatsuit is an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the video and it pissed me off because you saying that you're coming from where Buddy was coming from before. Okay, you got a break, you know what I'm saying? But now you turning around talking down on the next man. If I was Buddy, I'd be like, you know what? Switch places with me right now and let me see how you feel. I guarantee if he wouldn't do it.
All right, but answer the question. Shit.
So Dre, you think so? So Dre, you think he lying when he say that he's coming from that place because he cares about him?
Yeah, that ain't slavery. That's teamwork. That's teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Even if she working and she got to come home and cook and clean, that's teamwork. Because sometimes the man got to do it too.
Okay. Notorious Dre, what you think about that? That woman having to work and help take care of the family. You think that's slavery?
No, absolutely not. I agree with what Dre just said 100%. It's teamwork. It should be 50-50. Like, it should never be a time where the woman just have to come in, clean up and stuff like that. At the work, the man should be able to do it too.
Okay. Chef Joe, is that slavery, brother? Her working and having to come back and deal with the family? That's slavery?
Nah, like you say, that's teamwork. That's working together. And what makes you think that these days most women don't want kids? Well, some women want kids, but most of the time he talking about people in this generation. Nah, shit, half the people can't cook or clean in the damn way. So shit. But nah, I don't think it's slavery. It's teamwork.
Man, to be, man. This slavery, man.
Nah, I don't even have nothing to add to it, man. I think everybody covered everything.
Word. So you want to know what? When I hear him say that slave, you want to know that's crazy. So when I hear that tells me that means women, especially black women, that means black women have always been slaves. Because there has never been a time in history, especially we're gonna talk about American time, where black women didn't work. Even when we were coming out of this whole slavery era, they always worked. They always still was cleaning the houses and all this other stuff like that. They were always working. It was never a time that they did not work and still took care of the family and still did all this other stuff like that. Like, that was never a time that this didn't happen. So it makes me wonder, like, where did this mentality come from? Like, where did this mentality come from where a woman is not supposed to do nothing? My job is to take care of her. Because, and I'm only asking this question because also in America, a lot of people claim to move biblically. And, biblically, it said that, the woman's it pretty much tells you that her purpose is to help assist the man.
Facts.
So if her purpose is to assist the man, why are you getting guys? Because that ain't the only guy I heard said this. Why are guys making it seem like their whole purpose is to make sure the woman is well off? Isn't that kind of a contradictory? What y'all think about that? Is that a contradictory that men are in this place making it seem like their job is to well off the woman?
Man, it's all Steve Harvey's fault. He need to shut up. Because like seriously, he's a lot of them, even some pastors, they're telling women act like a man. So now you're telling a woman that's supposed to be by your side to help you to act like a man. Oh, I don't need no man. And you're having these women do that, but yet still that you need a man. How you gonna have a kid if you don't have a man? You know what I'm saying?
They're not taught to value the family though. You know, they look at it as like, because a lot of women say, you know, they want their kids. Like, what's the shorty?
Ebony Williams.
There you go.
The lawyer.
The lawyer chick. Remember, she had the whole thing at first when she was talking about, trying to promote the concept of women, getting preserving them eggs and all that other stuff like that, and make it seem like so. And then even my baby sister even said one day on the show, which I found it to be quite, egregious. But she even said that we really don't need a man, even when it comes to having a baby. She said, well, you need this. You can have the seed, but you don't need the man. And I thought that was quite appalling, especially from somebody of my own flesh and blood. But she said,
but that's how a lot of them getting trained right now, because that's why they make it so easy for them to go get in vitro, so that they won't need a man. But in the long run, let's see what happens.
I'm just saying, the long run, and they start struggling, they go be looking for help.
We both need each other. I
agree. All right, let's get back into this. Video.
That's what we in.
Brother, do you know anything about emotional abuse?
Explain it.
Emotional abuse is when you pour all your hurt and pain onto a woman, and just because you can't see her scars, you think it's okay. If I had a conversation with your woman, she'll probably start crying. They tired. They not built to go through what they're going through with you. She didn't choose you to struggle.
But again, who are you to say that?
Brother, a brother that loves you. And again, I'm trying to give you.
Yo, okay. So, of course, I know I paused this because I want to address this emotional abuse. He said a woman having to basically work beside you, the whole partnership that y'all alluded to. The partnership is emotional abuse. Fellas, what y'all think about this? Emotional abuse, fellas. Patty B, what you think about it? You look like you about to get in, go in, Dre, Notorious Dre?
Oh no, I'll let Matt go first.
Matty B, what you think about that? Emotional abuse.
I just think dude just stroking his ego. He got hit probably a situation where he feel most times people will over exaggerate a situation where you feel like if you ain't got what I got, you subpar. And it's like he just kind of inflating his own ego by giving advice to the dude. Because if you think, like, he's saying everything that dude got going on is emotional abuse, slavery. He's pretty much saying it's fucked up. And it's like he don't know what he's talking about, because that's not most people like. And that woman could be happy as hell. She could be on cloud 9 with that guy. Just because he don't have the relationship that you have, that don't mean his is less. So I don't agree with him right now, but I'm sure it's a lot more to this video. But as I've seen so far, because I haven't seen the video already, I just disagree with him completely so far.
Facts.
Dre, what do you think about it?
I wish that was me he was talking to. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be like, well, let me talk to your woman and see how she feel. I bet you she gonna be crying, because since you the breadwinner, he could tell her, shut the fuck up, go paint that house. She can't do nothing. You think she happy? I guarantee you she not happy. That's what I would have said. Let me talk to your woman then and see how she feels.
Okay. Notorious Drake, what you think, man? Is that emotional abuse? That partnership y'all spoke about, is that emotional abuse?
No, that is not emotional abuse. You know, I'm kind of getting the vibe from him that he's real, you know, controlling, you know, real manipulative. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, no, like any time a woman, you know, wants to help or, you know, y'all work together, there's not emotional abuse. But, you know, we'll see what else he got to say in this video.
Okay. Chef Joe, is that emotional abuse, brother?
Nah, bro. That's not emotional abuse. I get the vibe like Notorious Drake say, that nigga manipulative, goddamn controlling as fuck, argumentative. Yeah.
So do y'all think he's caping? Y'all think he's caping for women right now?
Most definitely.
Yes.
Putting ass out.
Yes, because when that video was posted online and social media, and I was reading some of the comments, women like, yes, preach, brother, preach, doing the snap finger like poetry. I saw some other black man, yeah, man, if you can't handle a woman to do that, you shouldn't be dating. Come on, man, that's cap. That's cap. You want followers. You want to go viral, which he did. He wanted to go viral.
I mean, but you got some people that think like that. I think it's stupid as hell, but you got some people that think like that. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a woman like that though.
Not at all.
So let me ask this question. Let's say he's not capping. He's not caping for the women, and he really, really believes what he's saying. Do y'all think that's a dangerous approach to this thing, though? And the reason why I'm asking is because we get mad at women when women only talk about money. When they say they want money, they want the money, they want the money. And so far, all my brother has been speaking about is a man taking care of everything and wanting the money. Y'all, if that's what he really believes, right? Do y'all think that's dangerous, or that helps spread or make it harder for a lot of men out here who try to get with these women?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. That's part
Absolutely.
of the guys that are moving like that. Whether they are actually with a female or he's tricking on the female, that when the female meets a solid guy who is trying to build with her, he can genuinely have a destination or what they call it, direction for her. She's not going to want to follow it because she's starting to be, you know, a lot of women being brainwashed to believe, well, if you was the right type of guy with me, you'd be able to take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they look at it like, you know, it's just a business now of being with the guy rather than actually companionship.
That's why a lot of these bullshit ass lists circulating around. These women go, you can't take me here. You can't take me this. You can't take me that. Hold on. Can you do it for yourself?
So since Dre brought it up, y'all saw that list?
Hell, y'all saw that
Yeah, I seen that.
shit.
Well, y'all,
Like, well, bitch, where the fuck you want to go?
The first thing I said is the next female I actually take out, I'm taking her to someplace on that list because that'll let you know immediately how they are. Because if bring that up,
if you're doing this for me, or you're just doing this for what I could do.
Right.
Now, anything that's popular on social media that women come up with a list of something, that's exactly what I'm headed to. I want to see where your mind at first. So.
Right.
I got it. You go. So it's basically gonna be one of them trial things. Now I want to see if you the type that gonna follow others, or if you actually got a mind of your own. Okay.
And I ain't say nothing about it. I'm gonna just be like, hey, let's go to Applebee's or something regular, whatever the list is. It could be whatever it is. We going exactly there.
Listen, Olive Garden, nigga. I love fucking
I
Olive
love
Garden.
Olive Garden too, man.
I can't think of the place I love to eat at. That's crazy.
And the Cheesecake Factory.
Olive Garden. That's a bitch I don't need to be with.
That let's say the Starbucks, the church. I said, well, god damn, the movies. I understand the movies, but damn, we wouldn't do a walk around the park. I'm surprised they ain't had that on the damn list.
Somebody said that joint say any place that's free.
Oh yeah, that's walking the park, picnic. Well, damn, you want Ruth Chris? You want these 5-star meals on the first date, nigga? I don't know you.
Man,
Exactly.
if that female into you can go to the lounge. I mean, not the lounge. But you can go to the little deli spot inside of Publix. If that joint, she gonna rock with you. If she ain't, she will have that list.
Man, that
So
list was created so they could take out their phones, take a picture. The menu come. They can't read shit that's on the menu. Hey, you pronouncing that wrong. Just so they could say, "Oh, I went here."
That's what they want.
So let's say if I was a guy, right? I'm talking about let's say if I was a guy. Well, I am a guy.
What?
But let's say if I was a guy,
What?
if I was a guy who saw the list and I felt like, oh man, I had to oblige. Let's say if I was a guy who felt I had to oblige.
That bitch better be fucking.
Right.
And I said, okay, I'm not gonna do. But what like, am I really making a statement by not taking her to any of these places though? Like realistically, like, am I really saying anything though?
What you mean by not taking her to these places? Like what?
Like no. Like if I say, okay, they got a list. They say they don't want to go to no place on that list. So I say, all right, I oblige. I'm not gonna go to no place on this list, and I'm gonna find whatever high end or whatever it is that you want to go into. What am I really saying? Like, am I really making a statement of myself by not like by following your list?
Saying you make a statement saying that you're a follower. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
no, but I'm
giving in.
talking about what you think the woman in the woman eyes, because the woman ain't gonna see me as a follower.
I mean, you don't make that statement at all to her at all, because I mean, I'm assuming in a regular day-to-day conversation, she wouldn't know that you're actually going by the list. She would think you genuinely being yourself when you're taking her out. So unless you airing it out that you following that, then I mean, she probably look at you like a goofy, but that wouldn't be something I think that most men would say. So I don't think she probably would even know what's going on. She just think that's probably where you go.
Okay.
Now, like piggyback off of what he said. Now, let's just say you do take a woman out to one of these 5-star places. You spend $200-$300, and you'll never hear from her again.
Yep.
Because she want that free meal, and that was runs around in Atlanta, and a lot of these other places. You know what I'm saying? If I was in the dating world, you know what I'm saying? This how you know. This how I be. If I take you out somewhere, and let's just say it's not on that list, just somewhere that I like to eat, and I see the first thing you do is take out your phone and start videoing, I'm gonna be like, hold on, I'll be right back, and I'm gone. Because right now I know that you're only there to show social media, oh, look where I am. Look what I'm about to eat. If the food come out of you taking pictures of your food, all right, okay, I got you. Hey man, let me get separate tickets.
Let me ask you a question about that. Is that just a standard based on you just don't like it, or is that a standard like based on the type of woman it is? Because so many people involved in this culture now that she can genuinely like you and still do that just because people are like moving like that. So I mean, that's about her, that just something you just don't like at all.
But I just don't like that at all, because that tells you right then and there, you ain't never been nowhere before. That's prestigious or nice. That means you ain't never been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? When you make it obvious, that doesn't make any sense. Because if we're in, like, say, Raised on the River, and we're eating, and your food comes out, and you sit there taking a picture before you eat, a lot of people in there not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Then, as a man, you look around like, okay, come on now, you really got to do that right now.
But do we know, like, just plain devil's advocate? If I'm dealing with a female, right? A lot of men do like a female that they can kind of teach something, right? Like some men, or like, because everybody ain't gonna be perfect when you meet them. How do you know if this is a correction, or is this just a deal breaker?
For me, like I said, if I was still out there like that, it'd have been a deal breaker, because I got daughters, and I got a 17-year-old daughter. We done went there, and you know, for that generation, they want to take pictures of everything.
Yeah,
she don't even do that.
I just don't know if somebody has a habit, right, and they meet a guy. If you're a dope guy, right, she might not even been around a man that's like you, that she willing to follow like that. So if you actually have that respect for her, it could be just a simple conversation or a simple don't do like a warning or something. I know there's some things that are just immediately deal breakers, but there's also some things that a quick conversation or a quick comment. So, oh, I ain't even used to dealing with a guy because it's a lot of goofy young niggas out here too that
Yeah.
down stuff for so long that people don't even know it's an issue until they get around a real man. So I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna interview. Just like how women interview men, I interview a woman.
Hmm.
Hey,
Shit,
have you ever been
Trish.
to such and such? And she'll be like, "What's that?" Okay, all right, now I know.
because if I'm dealing with if we actually ain't rushing things and we get to know a female first before we actually doing these stuff, I could kind of know if this is something that I can just make a comment and she's like, oh, I didn't know that was wrong, or if this is a female where okay, she's one of these females that a comment ain't gonna really change, that this is just gonna be her. Because if you
Yeah,
know a person real good, they could just be not naive to certain aspects of certain things,
true. That's
especially
true. That's true.
to me, something small like that. Now, if I bring it up to her, and that's just something she has to do. I go, okay, she really take this point. It's more important than my word. But it could just be a habit because a lot of females dealing with goofy niggas as well too. Who it's dudes out there that take these pictures out all the time. They phone out all the time to snap pictures of these fools. So she might just be used to that, and now I gave her the warning. Okay, I don't accept this. Now we see where it goes from here.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's jump back into this video, man.
Give you the cheat code. If you put yourself in a position, right? You work. If you have to get 2 jobs, you grind, allow your woman to do what she does in the home. If you have a business idea, you have her nurture that. Hey, baby, it's going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be good. You keep saying, who am I to tell you this? A man that's been in your position. A man that has risen above your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience what it feels to be a man and to be complete respected by his women and children because he didn't.
Whoa.
What?
That's some powerful shit, yeah. So hold on. Okay. Let's dive in. So first, well, okay, I'll kind of make a joke, but it's a serious question. Isn't it so easy, man, you know, like to have something you like, man, and just start a business, man, and have that bitch booming? Ain't that shit so fucking easy, y'all?
Shit, hell no. Shit.
But when people tell it to you, they tell it like it's easy though. Cause remember, he said to my man earlier, he making excuses. So you trying to tell me if KJ, Notorious Dre, Matty B, Chef Joy, Dre can't just start a business and make that bitch boom? What wrong with y'all? I mean, that's what my man said. You know, that's your grind.
We're not real men because we can't do that.
Wait. So you mean to tell me we ain't got men up here, man? God damn it, this is crazy. But so he also said most males, because he's saying that they not men, will never experience the concept of being a man and having your women and children respect you. Now we kind of tapped on this earlier. He's going back to this concept of respect. So it makes me want to. It makes me want to ask the question, like, and we've done this before because we done did a men ain't men show. Like, what is this man thing? So? Who determines that you a man? Let's deal with that. Let's not ask the question of just what is. Who determines whether or not you a man or not? That's the question.
I think it's you. Like you determine if you're a man or what. I mean, why would you let somebody judge you for not doing this? You're not a man. Not doing this, you're not a man. If I'm working, if I'm goddamn paying my bills, if I'm helping cooking and all that, why wouldn't I be a man?
Okay, Dre, what you think, man? Who determines whether or not you're a man or not?
Like Joe said, yourself. You determine that. You determine that because at the end of the day, you was you. But all this other extra stuff, like I said, buddy, talking about, it just, man, it pissed me off, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it pissed me off. Like, no matter how, just like you said, go back to the business thing. I had a cleaning service, had it since 2018. It's a whole bunch of cleaning service, and I'm competing with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 people. Needless to say, it didn't work out well. So that makes me not a man, even though I tried from 2018 all the way to 2023. Now you're gonna look at me and tell me, oh, I ain't putting in enough when I'm working 18, 19 hours out the day, missing recitals, missing games, missing stuff. And now you want to sit here and tell me I ain't doing enough because you had a business and it broke for you. But like you said, you ain't telling the back end. Somebody could have helped him. Somebody could have invested. But he ain't telling that part. He just saying, yeah, I got a business and it boomed. Nobody started a business and it boomed 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road.
Okay. Notorious Dre. What you think about that, man?
You asked the question, what determines what makes you a man?
Yes, what
To me,
determines what makes you a man, brother?
manhood.
Who determines?
Who determines? Well, in my opinion, it's not a who. It's not a who, but I would say manhood is what determine what makes you a man. And I just
So
looked at
break
the
break that down though for people because
Okay.
we're using the same term, right? So when we say
Mm-hmm.
manhood, what is manhood?
Manhood. It's crazy. I just look at the definition of it. I wanted to break it down. It said the state or period of being a man rather than a child. So what I get from that is once you leave your comfort zone of being a child and you start, doing manly responsibilities, that is what makes you a man. I don't see nowhere in here where it says when you start your business or, this amount of money, stuff like that, that what makes you a man. Like, no. Hell, you can be 12 years old and into the state of manhood. It don't matter your age, once you into manhood, in my opinion, you a man.
And I was just about to piggyback off. I was just about to piggyback off that because certain cultures, after a certain age, 12, 13, you a man,
Mm-hmm.
and you still
That's
got to
true.
be learning. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still learning, and I'm grown as hell, and I'm still learning. I'm gonna make more mistakes. Does that make me less of a man?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Matty B, what you think, man? Who determines whether or not whether or not you a man or not?
It's kind of a difficult one because so many people have different perspectives on what a man is and what a man isn't. I would just say I would sum it up to just the results, responsibilities, and the results and responsibilities you choose to bark upon. So, like, you got kids, what type of father you are. You got a job, how long do you stay at a job, how committed you are to getting up every day, going to work. It's not necessarily based on money or achievements, anything like that. It's just based on the results of what you choose to embark upon. But I will say that in that clip as well, where he was talking about the truly respected. I wouldn't say truly respected, but I would say if you have a lot of success, that don't necessarily make you better than another person. But I would say you do get a different respect level, and we all subconsciously give that. We may not admit it, everybody, or not even think about it. But if somebody is successful at a lot of things they do, and they continue to have success in different avenues, they do tend to get a lot more respect than other people. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it got quiet as heck. They do tend to get a lot more respect than other people. So I do think there's a certain respect that comes with a mentality as well to dominate. Like if you whether you're on the football team, whether you're at a job, whether you're in a relationship, if people see that you're trying to dominate everything you embark upon and you have that competitive nature about you or that nature to just want to win and feed the family and take care of everything, I do agree with him on that aspect though, that it breeds a different level of respect for that type of guy.
So let me ask. I'm gonna ask the question: Is it are you respected or just the position respected?
I would say if you have continuous success, it'll be you. If it's just one time, it may be considered the position. But if somebody has success has followed them through a long term, through different avenues of life, I would say it tends to be pushed up on that person. or if you had, even if you got success in one thing, but you held that success for a long time. Because with success, a lot of people want to overthrow people with power as well too. So even if you got a certain level of success, you stay in that position long term, people tend to not attribute it to the person as well too.
That's yeah. But you know, just before you start the clip, when you just asked them, is the position respected or what it was?
Is it him that's actually respected, or is it just the position that's respected?
Okay, because what I wanted to throw out there is Jeff Bezos. Everybody know who Jeff Bezos is, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He was a very successful what he did, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his wife wasn't happy still, and they billionaires. You think what I'm saying?
What you trying to tell me? He a billionaire and his wife ain't been happy?
Bill Gates, same thing. So at some point, you got to look. No matter, it's a double-edged sword. Even if you respect it and you got all this power and everything like that, the woman still cannot be happy. That's why I said I wish I was Buddy. Be like, let me talk to your woman to see if she's happy with you paying all the bills. If she's happy, you dig what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Right. He just talking about financially, you know. Never did he mention, you know, being there for your woman spiritually, mentally, emotionally, because you know, women emotions be up and down, you know, all the fucking time. So
that's what I was gonna tap into too. Go ahead. That's Notorious. That's the next thing I was gonna tap into.
Okay, Notorious. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So what you're saying is that there's more to being a man than finance, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And all Buddy's spitting is finance, money. That's why I brought up Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. They had more than enough money.
Hell, Dr. Dre.
Look what his wife tried to do. That man was dying. And she like, oh yeah? But he was smart.
Steve Harvey.
Oh, that
another one.
Let me ask you, AJ, do you think when a lot of these guys talk about money that they're kind of assuming that people know that it's a lot of things go with people that make a lot of money, or do you think they really just that stuck up on the money? Because I think a lot of people attribute other things to make their money too, that they don't necessarily go into detail explaining. What do you think about that?
I think that it's a possibility that they understand other things contribute, but you gotta always remember too, it's not like you having a regular just conversation, because when you start adding the concept of the internet, it's like when you put a statement out there, right? And you make a statement and your statement is based on finances, you're doing a big disservice to try to make it seem like everybody else should assume other things come included, because all we can do is address what you said. I don't think that it would make sense for us to assume that you are trying to include these other things. Now you could be trying to include these other things, but I think that's kind of weird for somebody to be able to make strong statements, and then we're supposed to sit here and say, well, I'm pretty sure he understands that all this and this means this, and this is included, and this goes back. So my answer would be, it could be. He could understand that, but that's not what you said. And at this point, dog, we have to deal with what people are saying, not what we can assume and speculate from something. So I have to just approach it like that. Like, he could be now. I'm not saying that he don't know, he don't understand it, but all we can go off of is what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I do believe that when people, because like how he say he's saying things like he care, he loved the brother, but and the buddy is he's chiming in with the whole thing of where I've been in your place and things of that nature. But if you really want somebody to understand that you understand that position, then you have to take the time to elaborate on all those areas. You can't put it out as just a blanket statement and then say, well, hey, I understand all of that. Because even as a person, if it was a one-on-one conversation, I'm hearing it, you have to then tell them that. I can't make you don't like so you like, because you can't tell me you want me to assume the positive shit out of what you're saying, but then I can't assume the bad shit. Because I saw people commenting on this video and they were saying stuff like that. They was attacking the other dude. They were saying like he was just super emotional. He didn't understand nobody was trying to give him gems. He was trying to drop jewels. He would just trigger and all the other stuff like that. But I was saying that, but even if that was the case, right? Say he wasn't trying to talk down to him, because he said he wasn't trying to talk down to him. If I'm a person who's working for my family and I'm working hard and I'm busting my ass, and a man sits across from me, then telling me I am not a man because I'm not doing it a certain way, why would you sit here and look at me crazy if I'm triggered by that? Like, you don't know my sacrifices of what I'm going through to provide. Who the fuck are you? Because he even asked him. He was like, well, who are you to say that? So when people say, well, he's triggered, well, he has every right to be triggered, because who the fuck are you to tell me otherwise? That's crazy to me. So I do think that you have to explain those avenues. So if you fully understand, explain to me that you understand. I'm not going to speculate and say, because you said the words, I understand, that you really understand. How many times have y'all had talked to women? Right? And a woman say she understand what you're saying, and then when she got to regurgitate it back, you realize she don't understand what the fuck you're saying. So just because you say you understand me don't mean you actually understand me. You get what I'm saying?
Like, you might hear me, but you don't understand me.
A lot of people hear you, but that don't mean they understand you. So I can't give a person credit and act like, well, because he said he understood. No, I gotta take it for face value. You have to break it down for me to let me know you understand. Like, let me hear you say like that's, because that's how I understand it works. Typically, if you teaching somebody something, like say we teaching a math problem, the only way for me to know that you understand me is for what? For you to then what? Throw me that problem back, send it back to me. So that's how that's gonna go. We're gonna get back to look my sister in the chat. She told me she got us all doing she she be alone the doctor. That was she.
Who?
Tori in the chat, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah. So that's Tori in the chat.
And step into that true king place, brother. It's hard. I understand. It's difficult.
But do you understand though?
Brother,
do you understand?
Brother, if I didn't understand,
there's no way possible you could understand.
Oh, praises.
No way.
Why do you think that, brother?
Look at you. You on the net flashy. Yeah, man. You're not a man if you're not going 100. Your woman don't love you because you're not paying 100% of your bills.
She can't.
Dang, who's to say that?
Brother, you will never know what it feels like to truly experience your woman until you're able to remove.
Are you with my woman?
Brother.
Are you with my woman, brother?
Brother,
are you with my woman?
Brother, listen.
Exactly.
I almost called you a woman.
You got your woman, I got mine, brother.
Brother, right now, you're dealing in high emotions. You're not even allowing me to finish my sentence, brother.
For what? You finished your sentence.
Bro, do you like Chinese food?
No.
Do you like chicken?
No.
So you don't like nothing?
No.
Brother, shut up. Let me give you a gem, right? It's a gem, brother, please. And may you take this with a divine understanding heart, because I know how sometimes when we get triggered, we can't hear the love in a message because we feel triggered, we feel ashamed. But I'm saying this, if you truly love your woman, right? If you truly care for her, all I'm saying is go hard for her. And you going hard for her won't last. I know some brothers might be like, I live here, my rent's $1,400. I live here, my rent's $2,000. I live here, my rent's $5,000. I understand. But how would you be living if you didn't have that woman? All I'm saying is if she loves you and you love her, go hard for her. And then you say, baby, look, I'm going to go hard. You stay home. You nurture the children. You nurture the company. I'm going to focus on bringing in this money. So if you're playing your position and she's playing her position, you won't be struggling for too long. And I'm coming from a place of love, but most men have never been loved by a man.
What I'm hearing you say is overwork myself until I'm dead. I can't no longer enjoy this woman. That's what you're saying.
Is your family worth that?
That's what you're saying.
Is your family worth going to war for?
Of course.
So, brother, you taking on another job to provide for your family's every need.
But if I continue to work like that, I won't be able to enjoy my family.
Man, brother, your family wasn't created for your enjoyment. They were created for you to lead them and guide them to be in a better position.
All right. That was some strong shit right there.
First of all, before you get into it, bro, he said if you gotta go hard for your woman, because if not, you about the rent by 1,400, 2,000 tower. If he wasn't there, how would you be living? I'll still be living the same way because I take care of myself now. What the fuck? A woman coming in my house got to do with me. I still be living the same.
All right.
Okay.
I pay all my bills. Nigga, ain't no woman pay my bills. I'm responsible enough for my money to pay my bills. So
let me ask you. So a woman coming into anyone's life, is she supposed to change your life for the better?
Yeah, she should. Because why are you with her?
I would hope so. Shit. If not, I can stay single like I am.
Exactly.
Nigga, like I say, I got multiple vehicles. I got my own crib. I travel and I work. Like, what the hell she bringing me?
Mm-hmm.
What she gonna do for me?
So at the part that I cut off, and this was the part I got triggered myself.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The man said, if I'm doing all of this and I'm working this hard, I then can enjoy my family. The brother told him that you're not supposed to enjoy your family.
And why the hell I got one then?
So I want to let's do this thing. Let's go left to right. So we're gonna go Notorious Dre, Matty B, Chef Joe, and then Dre. Y'all, let's talk about this. Y'all, and I'm saying y'all go in this order so when the other person finishes, because I'm about to run to the fridge real quick. So y'all let's go. Let's talk about this thing. Let's do it. You're not supposed to enjoy your family. Dre, what's your thoughts on that, brother?
What Notorious? Okay.
Yeah, Notorious, you first.
Notorious. Okay. If you can't enjoy your family, then why do you have a family? Just to work, pay bills, and die. Like that basically the vibe. That's basically just what I'm getting from. Like you're not supposed to enjoy your family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that don't make no sense to me at all. Next person.
Matty
B.
It's kind of hard for me to answer some of these questions because I do a lot of interpreting what they're trying to say based on similar conversations in the mind state of the individual. And a lot of people that have that ambition, go get a mentality, go out there and die for your family. They kind of believe in that. Enjoy your work, enjoy your purpose, enjoy what you provide for others, and the happiness comes from seeing the people around you happy, rather than like when you people that enjoy their family who because they may start to feel complacent. So I kind of think that's what he's speaking on when he said that. But I mean, literally, if he's speaking literally, just don't enjoy your family. I kind of would agree with the last person. The last person that was communicating the Tory is Dre. But I kind of believe when people say that certain guys when they say that they're speaking more to you should be enjoying your purpose and out there grinding and going 100, and the satisfaction and the happiness is gonna come from seeing the people you love be happy and you enjoy that aspect of it. So that's my interpretation of it.
All right, it's hard for me to answer this question because I ain't got no family or no wife and kids. But in my opinion, like I'm working to provide a good home, food on my table and all that. But I also am working to that's crazy to me. That's just like you work till you 60, 65, and they say projected age of living is 78. So you only got 12 years to live your best life now. I'm gonna work and live my best life now. And all that.
Okay. Dre, what you think about that, man? You're not supposed to enjoy your family. What you think about that?
Hey, man, buddy on drugs. I fight with my family every day. I love my family. We have ups and downs, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it goes back to when I say he's capping to get women to be like, yeah, everybody be like, to go viral. I've never heard nobody, despite serial killers, murderers, I don't like my family. It's somebody in their family that they're going to like. So whatever he's saying, he on drugs.
So my thing is this. So since we talking about what a man do when it's coming, first of all, let's ask this question. Why the hell would I even get a wife if I'm not supposed to enjoy her?
That's what I'm trying to say, dog. You could have just been single, goddamn it. What the fuck?
Like,
because even when you pay $40, you paying it to enjoy yourself.
like that's crazy to me. Like, why would I even get a wife though if I'm not trying to have a level of enjoyment? This is stupid. Because what it sounds like is, okay, I'm gonna get a woman. My job is supposed to just take care of her, make so she's well off, and I'm supposed to just work hard. Because he said your job is to what? Provide and guide them.
Yeah.
Now I do believe that's part of your, your fatherhood and your husband ability. I agree with that concept. But to say you're not supposed to enjoy them, that's a rough one right there, fellas. That don't make sense to me. Because if I'm not supposed to enjoy it, I wouldn't even waste my time with these motherfuckers. Because most people are going to do things that they enjoy. So if I'm not here to enjoy my family, then why the fuck am I with these people? That's crazy to me. That's wild. I don't understand. All right, let's jump back into this thing. My buddy doing good. His little Adidas little tracksuit.
This isn't you. This is for your lineage, not just for your personal emotions right now. And sometimes as men, we feel neglected.
So, well, let me. I want to pause it real quick because he brought up something that it makes me want to question. When people talk about lineage, right? Because he said it's for your lineage, but it's not for your personal enjoyment, right? Isn't the whole reason why people speak to the concept of lineage, isn't it a selfish thing? Like, because I made this thing. Me and my people was laughing about this the other day. I said, you know how narcissistic that concept is for a person to say, yo, I'm so full of myself that I want to make more copies of me just to carry me on. Because when people talk legacy isn't your children. Legacy is you. So you got children and people who carrying on you now. It ain't them. So how narcissistic do I have to be like, yo, I'm so full of myself, I want to make a bunch of little me's so I can continue living for generations and generations and generations. But he then said it's not for your personal enjoyment. Isn't that a contradiction though? Because the whole reason people have kids and don't have kids is for their personal. Or am I mistaken, fellas? What y'all think about that? Is that a contradiction of what he said? What y'all think?
It sure is. It sure is. It's a contradiction. Because if he said like you said, if you got kids, why are you putting them out there if you can't enjoy them? So that means you ain't going to see your grandkids. Once again, goes back to he capping.
So you having all these kids, okay, cool. But what ideas and value systems you putting in them? If you do want to carry on your lineage and things like that, what value system did you put into your kids? You know, why you having them?
That's
not
interesting.
About kids. Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's interesting. If it's not for me to enjoy them, then what is the point of me even teaching them then?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if I ain't supposed to enjoy them, then why not just put them out there and let them do what they do? You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not supposed to enjoy my kids, if I'm not supposed to take pride in my sons, take pride in my daughters, like if it's not for me to have a level of enjoyment or anything to celebrate of their life, then why even have them? Like, what is the fucking point of me having these children if it's not for me to enjoy? This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. Let's get back to this video. Here we go.
Sometimes as men, we feel neglected.
You're a funny guy. You know why? You're a funny guy.
Oh, praise
because at the end of the day, it's a family. You know, we supposed to be together, laugh, smile, pray together.
Crazy.
not me overwork myself till I have a heart attack.
But who's supposed to sacrifice?
What do you mean?
Who sacrifices for the family can strive, brother.
I'm already sacrificing.
What's that?
What do you mean?
8 hours. While your woman is sacrificing 8 hours, coming home, having sex with you, cleaning, cooking, taking care of the children.
I don't make my woman do anything that she does, brother.
What you mean? You don't.
I got a question. I want to go into. Is only the man supposed to sacrifice for the family?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
I definitely disagree. Both people should be sacrificing.
Right.
Dre, what you think? Is only a man supposed to sacrifice?
No, sir. I wonder if dude, like, does he really think, God forbid something happens to him, then what is woman going to do?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question.
That mean instead of her sacrificing, she's just gonna fill that spot with another man.
Right.
I mean, if you're looking at the rhetoric and how they speaking it, right? Because if it's your job to do that, that means now it's supposed to be another man's job to come in and then now just replace you. It doesn't mean there's supposed to be a sacrifice.
But who could come in and raise it up? Me personally, that's why I don't want kids, or that want to be a stepdaddy, because who could come in and raise another man's kids? I mean, you got some good guys out there that would. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't nah.
And which man is going to come and be like, oh, my other man used to do that for me. What? Okay, go find him then. So now she's back on a hamster wheel till she finds a so-called man that does what he did. But it's going to be issues that come behind that. Verbal abuse, physical abuse, all that's going to tie into the back of that.
So, a quick question for y'all. If y'all had to percentage it, what would be the percentage of people in y'all own optician and, you know, the things y'all fellas have assessed it in y'all lives? How many men, if y'all had to percentage it, I'm asking for a percentage of men y'all think want to take care of another man's children or take care of children that's simply not his? If y'all had to percentage it, what would y'all say? Notorious Dre, what you think? If you had to put a percentage on that thing. The percentage of the men who want to actually do this.
I would say maybe about 40%. No, it's bigger than what you think. You know, you see, stepdaddies running around here all the time. So, yeah, I would say maybe about 40%.
Dre say 40. Okay.
I say 40%.
Chef
Just
Joe,
what I
if you
see.
had to percentage it, what would you say?
Shit, I said 10%.
Ooh, Chef Joe cutting with 10 on the pie. Shit. Dre, what you think, Dre?
I say 40. I'm part of that 40%.
40, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because 40. we got kids that's here that's didn't ask to be here. You know, why not help if you can help? You know what I'm saying? So I'm part of that 40%. Notorious said I'm part of that 40%.
Okay, the Dre's say 40. Matty B, what you think, man? What's the if you had to percentage that thing, man? What do you think is the percentage of those who want to actually take care of children that aren't theirs?
You talk about in the aspect of a relationship?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I kind more in line with Chef Joe. I think it's pretty low. I think want to 10%. I think people that are okay with it is higher. But like want to mean if you had a choice of a girl without a child and a girl with the child and they were both similar, you would choose the girl with the child over the girl without the child. I think most men wouldn't do that. Now, okay, or cool with it is different than striving to get that.
I think it depends on your age. So I think that if you a man in your 30s or your 40s and you dating women within that same age group, like what's the possibility of you finding a woman that don't have no kids? You know. Mm-hmm. But if you were younger, like around I'm only 23. Like me personally, right now, if I was to date a woman, I wouldn't want her to have no kids. That's my preference. But if I was a little older and I was still dating, I would want it really wouldn't matter to me because I know I might would have kids too. So
when the Toys
really
Dre,
wouldn't
I'm 35, big dog, and
matter.
hell nah.
Yeah,
I
you a
live in
little
Atlanta,
different.
so trust me, it's hardly no women without kids. But
Right.
nah, dog, nah.
And that's my point. That's my
Mhm.
point as well too, because you get people true desires in their mid-20s and their early 30s. Because once people get older, people start not in this. I
Settling.
know.
They start settling.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
They do
They start
settle.
settling on lowering their requirements. Bending a little bit, saying, you know what, if they haven't had success in getting what they want, they start saying, you know what, maybe my standard is a little too high. Let me come down a few notches on certain things, and let me accept certain things. But most people don't want to accept.
So if I had a percentage it, I'm not rocking with the Dre's on this one. I definitely don't. 40% is actually fairly high, especially when the question was posed of how many people actually will want to be doing this, right? I think that a lot of guys, like, of course, if you're dealing with a girl and you really like her, you will accept her
Of course.
children. But wanting to do it, that number is very, very low because most men typically if they are big into the concept of children, then they care about their own children,
Yes.
not really all the extra children. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he will accept it. I will agree that most men will accept it, but when we start saying that they want to do it, they don't want to do it. Most men don't want to take care of a child that's not there. If
And
we're being honest.
and how many of us have met a woman, right? And you find her attractive or whatever, and you having a conversation with her, and it comes to how many kids she have, and then she say a multiple number, and it like her attraction take a notch or two down, right? It like she
Right.
really go, you like it don't go up when she tell you she got 3 or 4 kids.
So this would be the question then. Well, the other Dre, let me see. Dre not no, Dre ain't pop back up. We'll wait for him. So Notorious Dre, since you answered on the 40%, how many is there a cap of how many kids would be too much if you into that woman?
Like I said,
if you got with her, right, Dre? You got with her, right? And she say, I have 3 kids. What you thinking now? Where you at? Where you at with the trio? The 3 Musketeers. Where you at with that?
all right. So like I said, it depends on your age group. If I'm in situations where I have 3 kids, if she had 3 kids, then I'll see an issue with it. But if I have just 1 kid and she got 3, then I wouldn't do it.
I'm not gonna let you do that. Nope. You right where you at now. You have no children.
Right.
And she thinks she got 3 kids. Where you at with it, Dre?
No, I wouldn't do it. No.
Come on, Dre. Why you?
No, I wouldn't do it.
Them kids need a daddy.
No.
So Centralia said, "What's the background? Baby mama, baby daddy drama." Let's say there is no drama, right? Let's just take the drama out. Let's say there's no drama. Now she know we live. Now why she in the chat? Know we live and she gonna call. Tori, stop that.
Oh,
I think she want to clarify. I think she want to clarify how you interpreting the question. But
Well, okay, let's play the game. Let's play the game. Oh, hold up. I was about to say I was gonna play the game with her.
I kind of think I got where she's going with that question. Where she said, "What's the reason what's the turn off on not dating a person with the kids? Is it because of like the baby mama, baby daddy drama that comes with it?"
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm wondering if you was live or not because I was like, I'm posting answers. He ain't responding.
No, nah, sweetheart. We definitely live. I just now addressed it a couple of things that you said.
Oh, okay. Bye,
So I see her in there. I ain't ignoring you. My boys is building. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this video. We pretty much locked through this thing.
Have to. It's in a woman to make sure that her man
And if
her
she said
children
she
are
didn't
good.
want to cook today, I'm gonna say, okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, brother.
So again, who are you to tell me I'm not a man because I'm not going 100%?
What do you consider a man?
What do you mean?
What is a man to you?
A man that gets up, goes to work,
Mm-hmm.
a woman that gives his woman what he can, provides for his family what he can.
Mm.
Okay. But that doesn't sound like a man. That sounds like a boy trapped in a man's body because a man doesn't make excuses. We don't do what we
Where
can.
was
We
the
do what we
excuses
want.
at?
We don't do what we
Where were
can.
the
We do what we want.
excuses at, brother?
Fellas, did y'all hear an excuse?
Hell no!
Nah, no, I didn't hear
I'm
excuse.
trying to figure out what's the excuse.
Or did y'all hear a brother explaining the circumstance? Did y'all hear an excuse?
I didn't hear an excuse at all.
He told him that's not a man. That's a boy trapped in a man's body. But y'all think about that. a boy trapped in a man's body. How is that possible? But y'all said y'all didn't hear an excuse.
He said something that kind of stuck out to me. He said, as men, we do what we want. We don't do what we can. First of all, a part of being a man is doing what you have to do. You might not necessarily.
That's right. Speaking to the whole responsibility concept, you do what must be done. That would be what it is, right? That whole concept of that man would be a man. A man is a person who's doing what needs to be done, right? Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get back to this thing.
We do not, brother. We do not do what we can. We do what we want. Well, we are a reflection of God, brother. A man is a reflection of God.
Correct.
A man does for his family what he wants. A man puts in real work. A man wakes up just to serve God and his family, brother.
Let me ask you a question, brother.
And for you to die for your family tired is a privilege.
Let me ask you a question, brother.
Yes, brother.
When you get paid,
praises,
and you paying 100%, what do you do for yourself,
brother?
What do you do for yourself, brother?
Brother, when you have a wife and you're taking care of this great woman, because you chose her.
Correct.
So you're only going to choose a great wife. You're not going to choose a evil wife unless you're an evil man. And when you're doing for this woman 100%, guess what this good, loving, nurturing woman going to do for you? She going to nurture you 100%. Now she's more softer, brother. Your food tastes better because it's filled with love. You're not looking at your woman tired. You're not looking at your woman crying because she's exhausted. You're seeing your woman smiling and having the patience, the divine understanding to play with and be with the children. She's not impatient, brother. So all I'm saying is I understand your frustration because I know it's hard out here for men. I understand it. But you got to become more stronger and more harder than your circumstances. So if one job isn't taking care of your family, get another one. And if that one doesn't take care of your family, get another one. And then tell your wife, this is the plan, baby. I'm going to go hard for 2 years, 3 years, but this is the plan. And if we execute this, if you nurture this correctly with the knowledge and information that I give you, we'll be successful when we get out of this situation. So again, brother, I'm just a man that loves you. And the majority of us men have never had fathers. And if we did have fathers, they were.
All right. So before you go down that hole, damn, my mind was blank.
Well, he said we're a reflection of God and we're supposed to serve God in our family, but that's crazy to me because ain't God made Eve so he can have a partner and all that?
But I said that. Remember, I said that earlier though. That a lot of time when people are approaching it from that whole biblical era, God created that Eve, that rib, for her to be assistance of him. So it's always weird when I hear people make it seem like your job is to well her off, and her job is to assist you. So he's making it seem like she should not have any work ethic. But if we're going to use biblical, she should be doing a lot of work. According to your Texas, you know, I'm not gonna home in on that concept because me personally, I don't really,
Yeah.
I ain't really, trying to push that on these cats. But a lot of people, because this culture is founded upon this Christianity, and people do push that concept. So it's like, if that's really your belief and your understanding, then why do we keep? You know what's funny? Man, I probably might get flagged for this, because I know a lot of different people watch my show, but anyway, I don't give a shit. But I had sat down with my family. We was at a dinner table. We was at a restaurant, and I sat there and I heard a guy who was talking to my aunt, right? And he mentioned that Kevin Samuels was his guy, right? But the guy sat at the table, and all he talked about was how he's going, like the same exact concept, like how he gonna take care of his woman, how he made sure he focused on his career first. He got all this other stuff like this done. He want to make sure he get right here, and he's gonna focus on the woman, focus on the woman. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, but Kevin Samuels never made it a priority to focus on the woman. He said you focus on yourself. And then when you focus on yourself, you know what I'm saying, the woman would then come. And then it was funny, and I started to throw this up at the table, but I didn't want to do it because it was people was giving their little testimonies or whatever may have you, and I didn't want to destroy something before it began because I didn't know the brother. And I always said I was gonna wait till the next time I sat down, and then I would juggernaut his ass on the second approach. So I let a person beat themselves on the first go. But I said that I was like, you know what's crazy? I said, Kevin Samuels also said that a high value man, and the way the brother was speaking, he spoke very like he spoke as if he was that of high value. He didn't directly say it, but he spoke as if he was that, because he talked a lot about money too, and how he had positioned himself to be something of something great. And I was like, well, if you believe this, Kevin Samuels also said that a high value man don't cheat. He exercises his options. So my mentality was, since you portray yourself as this, and Kevin Samuels is your guy, could you then say you would not cheat on my aunt? Or would you say it's not cheating? You just exercising your options? Because this whole rhetoric right here of you building yourself and making sure everything is established is kind of a counteract. And I'm only saying this because I saw in the video it said the first hashtag was hashtag Kevin Samuels. For those who actually watched this clip, that whole yada, whatever the joint is. Shout out to them brothers though, because we've been using your stuff. But that's kind of crazy. Like it's like contradiction amongst a lot of things that people are being saying. I'm gonna just say that. But no, I'll wait to say that. I'm gonna finish this video because he gonna say something that's gonna make me wrap this up. So we almost done with this. Let's get us back to where we need to be.
They weren't strong, brother. We've never seen our mothers love correctly. So we're repeating what we've seen. We've seen women go hard for so long. We believe it's in their nature to go hard. The queen should never be in the battlefield.
But you're still in no place to say that a man is not a man because he's not paying 100%.
So what do you consider that, brother? Because a man is a provider.
Of course he is.
A provider 100%, brother. You can't do 50% of your job and tell me that you're a provider. You're trying to provide. So you're trying to be a
So what
man.
do you think about 70-30 since 50-50 is an issue?
Brother, do you need your woman to provide for you 30% of the time? Or are you that, excuse my language, are you that weak of a man that you can't provide for your family?
So once again, I'm not a man.
Ooh, let's deal with that. Let's deal with that. If you're not paying 100%, are you that weak of a man? Nah, Notorious Dre, you texting whatever you have.
I swear, Notorious texting like, yeah.
I got you. You good. I got control this, baby. I got this. I got all the control. I got power over here. So that nigga said, if you can't pay the 100%, that's you trying to be a man. Fellas, we opened this thing up and we were all in agreement. The congregation was in agreement that you still could be a man. But this brother is saying that this is not possible. How does this work? Are you only trying to be a man if you can't pay the 100%?
Hell no. You first of all, you gotta think about the time we in today, the inflation. Look, a 1-bedroom here in Atlanta going for $2,000. If you get a 2-bedroom or a 2-bedroom house, or whatever, that shit $25,000, $3,000. If you want to making a certain income, $15 in a $15 a hour, hell, you want to make enough for the rent. You still got food, you still got bills and all that. But if I'm getting a second job and I'm busting my ass trying to make my money to pay all the bills, I won't have time to spend with her. And then she go get mad, like you not spending time with me. Then she go out and cheat. And you go get mad and trying to kill some bitch. But it was your own fault because you listen to this damn nut talk about you not a real man if you're not paying 100%. That's where partnership come in.
So he said something in the video. He said, "Are you that weak of a man if you want a woman to provide for you 30% of the time?" My question to him is like, provide what? Like, what are you talking about? Like finances? Like what?
I guess he's talking financially, though. I guess it's safe to say he's talking financially.
Hell yeah, he's talking about financially.
He never introduced nothing
else but money.
So he's definitely talking finance.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you just keep getting on money, but it's more important thing to a relationship and marriage than money.
I agree.
You know, like,
I agree, man. It's a rough road. Let's finish this thing. Let's see how much we got left.
Like a minute?
Yeah, about 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left. Let's finish this.
And in a week because I'm not paying 100%.
Brother,
it's hard out here, brother.
Brother, what man says it's hard?
The ones that know it is.
The ones that. So what about the men that are taking care of their women? What separates you from this man?
They're just at that point already.
They're at that.
So when I'm at that point, guess what?
So, real quick before I continue, so a man can't say that it's hard.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, it's hard out here. Shit.
And
if you my brother, if you trying to tell me how you got successful. Tell me who helped you. You to me sound like he was the great dumb. He ain't trying to give him the keys. Granted, the dude in the red shirt, he is being aggressive. He ain't trying to, learn. But like KJ said earlier, nigga, you telling me I'm not a man. What you telling me that I'm not a man? But he do got to listen. But tell me, how did you become successful? Tell me the steps. Like you downgrade him. You ain't telling me how you got it.
Okay. Let's deal with this.
But it's a different story.
Are you striving to take care of your woman 100%?
Who's to say I'm not?
I'm asking.
But you can't say I'm not.
Praises.
You're there saying, yeah, man,
brother,
you gotta pay.
Brother,
I'm striving for it.
Are you striving?
I'm striving for it.
So you're not the brothers I'm talking about.
But it seemed like you just on every brother.
Brother, I'm talking about the men.
You on every brother.
Man, all praises due to the Most High, man.
You seen Minister Society, right? Nobody want to hear that bullshit, Sharif.
Hey, brother. Sometimes, brother, we just got to give all praises due to the Most High and be mindful of some of the things that come out of our mouths. So if I offended you in any way, shape, or form, I apologize. But, brother, a man is one that can uplift his family as a whole, or is striving like yourself to do that. I'm talking about the men that are comfortable living off of women. And most men are triggered because they gotten comfortable allowing women to provide for them, brother. They're not looking for wives. They're looking for mother figures. And the sad part, our women are the ones that turn these men the way they are. But why do they do that? Because they've never had a strong man to lead and guide them into the right direction, bro.
All right. So he said something. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. He said that they're looking for mother figures. So a man who's not willing to pay 100%, is he looking for a mother? What y'all think about that, Chef Joe?
Nah. Looking for a mother? What? Granted, I ain't never seen my mother, and I was raised by women, but my grandma got them a strong woman. She worked, she took care of me and all that. Do that make me weak? I'm not looking for a mother figure. I'm looking for a companion. I'm looking for a partner. Granted, I don't want kids, but yeah, we can travel the world. We can build, goddamn, make sure our credit right. Get money and all that. I'm looking for a companion to have fun with. Like, I'm not looking for no mother.
Notorious Dre, man, is a man who not willing to take care of both of the load. Is he looking for a mother, or he do believe in this partnership thing?
Nah, he looking for a partnership. Like, he looking for a woman, to do her part. Like, if he's doing his part, he, want a woman to do her part too. It's not really a mother. She, no.
Dre, man, what you think, man? Is he looking for a mother, or is he just looking for a partner, brother? Dre might be working. He working. I know he's doing a little.
Mm-hmm.
So let me chime in. You know what's crazy? Like, what's crazy when I sit back and I hear this, right? I find it funny that the very same thing that we champion our predecessors for, like our fathers and our grandfathers and things like that for, we then turn around and shit on them for the exact same thing, right?
Mm.
Those who preceded us, we be like, yeah, man, my granddaddy worked hard. My daddy worked hard. He was working at that mill. He did this, boom, boom, boom. He was working, boom, boom. He's doing all this other stuff like that. But then we turn around and say, that hard work ain't good enough. Because while your grandparents was working hard, a lot of them still were struggling.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He been working just as hard, but they were still struggling.
Yeah.
He didn't have all that extra shit and plan all that other stuff, but they then turn around and still say, we champion that. But now the hard work is, well, if you're not able to put them top echelon, you fail. That's crazy. Like, we shitting on the same fabric that we didn't choose to champion at a certain moment in time. So that's why, like, to me, it's like, it's a lot of contradiction. Like, what is this? What are we really doing here? Like, what is this? Is it worth doing, or is it not worth doing? What is it? Shit is crazy.
Like I said, I think it depends on the woman you want. I don't think no man want no gold digger and all that. But he was like, I'm pretty sure like Dre said, like, I bet his wife not happy because if he making all the money, he's probably controlling his fuck, won't let her do nothing and all that bullshit. And she probably not happy. Like, that shit's crazy to me.
Right, and he seemed like, he want full control of everything.
Yeah.
But that's typically what you get, though. When you get them guys who bred it up like that, you know what I'm saying? And then they get them women, they typically ain't doing all that other shit that them women be thinking that they, like, even the women be thinking they want to do. Like, they be wanting all this emotional, intellectually, and all that other stuff like this and all this balance. Most of the time, it's like, no, if I got money and I can have the pick of the litter, it's like, why do I have to step down for you when there's a whole plethora of women that's gonna come? When you have women of abundance, like, because most women, when they're talking, you're not doing nothing that makes you stand out. Let's think about it. Let's watch it. Let's break it down. All your women, like, they like the same look. Think about it. They all like the same shit. They all influenced by the same shit. They like them same hairstyles, them same hair hats, the different variety of colors, the burgundies, the blondes, the all that other bullshit. They all got them Down syndrome eyelashes. That's what I call them. Not as bad. That's what I call them because every bitch I see with them big ass eyelashes, they look like they got fucking Down syndrome. They like the Down syndrome eyelashes. They all got the same look. So if every one of them look the same and you a man with money, then why would you then value her? Because he said that, of course, if you choosing a woman, you choosing that queen of a woman. You're not choosing an evil woman unless you're an evil person.
You took that word in my mouth. You might choose the one without not be evil, but as time grows, if you treating her wrong, emotional damp, you probably emotional abuse the fuck out of her because you won't let her do shit. Then she would start turning evil and start cheating and probably stealing from him and all that bullshit.
Like that Jeff Bezos, Dr. Dre, all of them, they got money. Wife still left from divorcing.
So there's it.
Because they wasn't happy.
Exactly.
So I guess the real question of the matter, because I guess as we talking today, challenging the whole 50-50 joint. What is there anything wrong with going 50-50? From men's point of view.
Me, honestly, I don't think it's not wrong. Because if we build 50-50, like if you come in to this relationship and I got everything, like you didn't help me build, so why would you try to take half of my share? If we 50-50 and we build this shit together, I have no problem give you half the shit if we do end up getting divorced or whatever. But 50-50, that helps me and you. They help me save, they help you save. We could use the extra money to invest in properties, invest in stocks and all that shit. Invest in trips. If you want to travel, you will never travel. Nigga, we go on a nice vacation every year or some shit like that. Like if I'm working, paying 100% of the bill, that means we won't have no time to live our life, go on vacation and all that bullshit. Unless you got a 6-figure job.
Even with that, you still got to keep working to maintain that.
Exactly. That lifestyle.
Yep.
He also said that providing is 100%. Where y'all see in provide that it says it has to be 100%?
I never seen that shit before.
I never seen it before neither. if you providing anything, you still providing.
Because assistance is the same thing as providing. Now you can provide with assistance too. Now it don't mean you have to take care of everything, but that's kind of what he chimed in. He was saying, well, you weren't a man, you was trying. You was that boy trapped in, the man trapped in the boy. How the fuck that dumbass nigga said that shit?
You're a boy trapped in a man body.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah. That sounds about
right. But what you saying on here?
Go ahead, Drake.
I was saying, but to answer your question, I don't think it's nothing wrong with going 50-50. If that's what's good for y'all relationship, what I'm saying?
There you go.
50-50, 70, whatever the case may be, if it works for y'all, go for it. No man or woman should tell you, oh, you're not a real man if you're going 50-50 with your woman. Like, no. If it works for y'all, go ahead and do it.
I agree. I most definitely agree. Well, we got to the end of the clip. The main thing I wanted to do is I wanted to talk about the clip, man. I noticed it was an interesting clip. Everything that was going on around the clip was pretty interesting. And shout out to the what is it, Yada Awakening? That's where that came from. I don't really know how that works. So shout out to them, for allowing us to use this content to talk a little bit about it. It was an interesting conversation. When I first saw it, I thought it was interesting because I have heard people speak from both sides. I have people speak from the side of the brother in the tracksuit, and I have heard people speak from the other side. So I thought it was interesting because y'all know we normally don't do no shows during the middle of the week like this. So it had to been a little interesting for us to be jumping on in the middle of the week. Big, But hey, I thought it was good stuff. I wanted to jump on with a couple of the fellas to talk about it. Shout out to everybody who joined. Notorious Drake, appreciate you for the first time, man. Appreciate you for blessing us, man, with your presence, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. I love having these conversations, man, enjoying the podcast. So Anytime you need me to come on for another show, I'll be happy to do it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And you know, Matty B's definitely an original. Dre, that was his second time jumping on. He was on before, so appreciate him for coming back or whatever may have you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all boys diving into it, man. So, you know, that wasn't too painful. Anything else y'all boys want to add to this conversation before we get up out of here?
Nah, sir. No, sir.
Nah, man.
All right, man. Yo, until the next time. Peace. We are out. The
Peace.
Humble Beginners Team.
Peace.